Hello everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Love Neon with Celebrities. We are in a snow day, so yesterday I was at home. We had a snow day yesterday and it's a snow day today, and what would be a better way, since yesterday I had done some dusting, to give you guys a new episode of Love Neon. I need to get back on these episodes. I know I've been slacking a bit, but as I was telling you guys, during the holidays you weren't going to get any new episode, and I was currently trying to figure out who I want to pull on, but I found exactly who I wanted to pull on. So in this video today, if you guys see from the photo, we are going to do a love reading on Selena Gomez and her fiance Benny Blanco, and I do believe I am pronouncing excuse me, you guys, his last name correctly. It sounds about right, so don't come at me, okay? So we're going to do a love reading on these two. So what I know, of course, I know about Selena Gomez. Who does not know about Selena Gomez? And it seems like with her, she has been through the constant agony. I look at her like I look at Jennifer Aniston when, years ago she was with Brad Pitt. I don't know if you guys know, but that's for my generation and the older generation who comes across this video. But that girl dealt with so much scrutiny, agony, because she was constantly linked, and I'm hoping everything goes well between, this relationship with Benny, so she could put the rest. Of course, she has been put the rest, this relationship with Justin Bieber. And yeah, it's been many, many years. I don't really understand fans, and I've been noticing this when certain people come on my channel saying like, hey, could you pull on a past relationship? Which I don't mind. I believe someone had asked me, and I'm sorry to Selena, but I would love to do a video, and I'm only going to do one video pertaining to the past relationship of her and Justin Bieber, and give you guys my perspective, because I know that, homegirl left that a long time ago. She has moved on, but you have these crazy obsessed fans that been rocking with her, that still after 10 plus years would not let that shit go. And she's showing you guys that let her find her own happiness. Like, literally, it's been 10 plus years. Both have moved on. Justin Bieber's married. He's been married to Hailey Bieber for many years. They had a son together. It's over and it's done. So I don't really understand, that aspect, why, it was, you constantly were like, you call yourself like true Selena fans, but however, you're attacking Justin and Hailey, who've been together for like 10 plus years. What you're doing to the girl, like, you don't even know, like, behind the scenes. You, like, imagine being her and she was in that loving relationship, and I really do believe that Selena and Justin were in a loving relationship, and you guys just kept bringing it up, and she's going through all her own personal stuff, and then constantly have to be, constantly reminded of this past relationship. That's why she had to take a break from social media. She had to get away from it all because it became too much. But I'm not making this video about Selena and Justin. Like I said, I plan to give you guys one. I don't know when. Do not ask me. All I know, it's coming. I just advise you to subscribe if you guys want to stay posted. But this reading today is about Selena's new relationship, her new relationship with Benny. Okay, I just want to put that little on the backdrop because I just wanted to call out the so-called Selena fans. Okay. I just want to call it out because it's ridiculous. So this relationship consists of Selena and her new boo. I just want to get a feel of their love energy. Now, from what my understanding is that they met. The relationship looks like it's really, really good. They've been dating for almost a year. And Benny had popped the question to Selena, which, you know, she posted on her Instagram. And, you know, that's wonderful news coming from her. But I wanted to see, and I'm not trying to start no share anything like that because I don't know what's going to come out. I haven't even pulled out any cards yet pertaining to this, but and I don't recall anybody doing a reading on Selena and Benny, so I'm just putting my 2 cents in it. Okay, and I decided, why not, let's just give them an episode, since, you know, they're the ones that, you know, they're one of the couples that are trending these days. So that is what we're going to do. So I'm at 7 minutes and I am going to stop my talking and I'm going to move on to the disclaimer, and I'm going to be urgent with this, okay? Because nobody will not come at me. All right, so disclaimer, please keep in mind that everything in this reading pertaining to both Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco is 100% alleged. Okay, 100% alleged, unless it comes out of Selena's mouth or Benny's mouth or any person that are working behind them's mouth. Okay, do not take it personal. Do not come at me. If you come at me with the BS, you will be blocked and will be removed from my channel. Okay? And if you guys want to stick around for this new episode, I hope you guys enjoy. Feel free to pause, get your snack, get comfortable, and without further ado, we're going to get started. All right, guys, we are back. So as you can see, we are joined by you know, my little table at home, which is cool. I am at home, and if you notice, I have begun taking some cards out. And before I get started on any reading, I believe I forgot to mention it in the last episode, Love Neon, but I have to remind myself for the new people that had stumbled across this episode. This is your first episode. So these here are my Neon Love Oracle card deck. Sorry, I'm filming from a different angle from my iPad. But these cards are from my Neon Love Oracle card deck. This is what the series is based on. And if you guys notice that, you notice the children, the toxic card, oh no, the hookup, the perfect match, we see stop signs, we see lovebirds, Cupid's arrow per se. Basically, depending on how many of these images that we get, they generate special messages. I usually read those at the end of every reading. And if there is a case where there is no message, then it will be declared uncertain. But let's hope we get a message today pertaining to these two. So everything is set up. I hope you guys are able to see. Again, this is my first time filming on the iPad. Let me try to adjust it a little bit here. The stand I have is terrible and I hope it doesn't fall, but it's doing really good at standing. Okay, so oh god, let me see if I can move. Try to move just a little bit over. Okay. All right, so you guys bear with me. And as far as the other cards, also the cards that you see, I will explain to them in detail. You can't really see them due to the angle, but the ones that are sticking up pertain to both Selena and Benny, and as well as these right here per se, and the ones on the left are for Selena, the ones on the right are for Benny. And as far as their birthday, Selena Gomez's birthday, she was born July 22nd of 1992, which she falls under the sign of a Cancer. And Benny Blanco was born on March 8th,
1988, and he falls under the sign of Pisces. So saying those two seem like they're very lustful to me together. So I ain't the one to judge. All right, so guys, bear with me for a second. I'm gonna remain silent. Ask Spirit to assist with me with this reading using my Neon Love Oracle card deck. And Spirit, give me the most precise response pertaining to the love reading of Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. The energy of them both, how they will be down the line. I call upon your assistance to give me the most precise response pertaining to the romantic relationship of Selena Gomez and her fiance Benny Blanco. What events that will happen with them down the line. Okay. Alright, so I already cleansed these cards. I had organized them. Make sure I'm at an angle, and I'm just double checking the camera, guys, because I have my my TV is on silent, but I'm not trying to show anything due to YouTube's guidelines. But okay. Alright, so the first question, as I always ask. Alright, so first question of Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. Let's see, Spirit, what would be in store for both Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco within their relationship? So you see, I changed the wording a little bit. What the events that will happen for them down the line. Spirit, what would be the energy down the line for Selena Gomez and her boyfriend Benny Blanco? Okay. Let's see, that's a little too soon, you guys. Let's see, Spirit pertaining to the relationship of Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. What would be the events for them down the line? Allow the cards to come out or allow the card to stick out. Okay. So we have our first card here, you guys. We have connection. Whatever ends up happening to us, I am grateful to have met you and for the connection that we have. So as you guys can see, it was this relationship appears to be a good relationship by far, that both Selena and Benny, they do have like a very healthy connection with each other. Let me show you guys this here. So this came out for Selena and Benny. So this is the first card here. We have love at first sight, twin flame, mirror souls. And I'm not going to read any of this. I'm just going to bring it in closer for you guys to read. But these are basically Romeo and Juliet cards. But long story short, it appears as though that when Selena and Benny first met each other, it was love at first sight. We do see twin flame, mirror soul. This could be a relationship where the both of them share each other's interests, that they got a lot of things in common and that they mirror each other. That's probably why there is like a strong connection there, which is a good thing. Let's see if there's anything else. I did take out some tarot. I'm gonna put, oh God, guys, bear with me. I am not in my space. All right, so I have to move. Oh, guys, bring this water over here because I definitely need a drink. Oh my goodness, of water, not alcohol, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna put the used cards here. Okay. Excellent. So I don't see okay, I don't see anything else as in yet, so we're going to start from there. Okay, We'll start from there. So we have connection. The tarot cards, let's see, these three pertain to, I may go all over the place, y'all, so bear with me. Let's see. So let me show you guys the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands in the upright, this is for both Selena and Benny's new ventures are going well. Adventure, travel, fairness, taking action, excitement. So I feel like the purpose of this card coming out is because this is an indication that it is saying that new ventures are going well, meaning that the relationship itself is going well. There's a sense of excitement, you know, happiness that they have found one another. You know, taking action, being fearless. I'm not sure if one is making one more braver in a relationship, maybe like taking it up a notch. I feel like it's Benny that could be pushing Selena to become more fearless and you know, like changing her in a way, because it seemed like that she's a type of girl, and I'm not a fan of Selena. I have nothing against Selena, but I'm not like, I would say like a fan, but I feel like Selena is like one of those girls that keeps herself, you know, like shut in. Like she can be like sexy, but she's like sexy to a certain point, and that's fine. You know, you have respect for yourself, you know, kudos to you. But I feel like that when, you know, she's with Benny, there could be like certain things where she could have had been maybe like shilling in, and Benny is there to work with her to try to get her to like open up in those aspects. I'm not sure what aspects that's between them, you know, because I like to respect one's privacy. I don't know. And plus, we just got started with Love Neon, so I don't know what's going to come out, but that's the vibe what I'm getting pertaining to this card here. That either like I said again, guys, Benny could be opening her up, and with that, whatever that they're talking about, whatever that he's trying to get her to work up on, that means to say that it's going well and die plus the relationship. All right, guys, so we are back. I managed to find my questions. I feel like everything's all over the place. Okay, so we did one card. Let's pull out the next one. All right, so alrighty, I'm basically going to ask the same thing, but in the way that I usually ask. So I'm going to ask Spirit, what can Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco will expect for their relationship this year? Oops, okay. All right, Spirit. All right, 1 second. Okay. All right, Spirit, what can Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco expect this year in their love life? Okay, so. Wow. Alright, guys, this is the next card. Losing interest. I just don't feel the same way anymore. Oh boy. Okay. Now, as always, you guys, I am not the type that wants to put ill will in a relationship. It has been reported, like I said in the introduction, that these two have been together only within a year. So these are just predictions, so I don't need nobody jumping down my neck, but the cards don't lie. Okay, so however, I always tell this, and I cannot stress it enough, that things change, people change, you know, everything changes. So this could be the energy down the line, but if there's an alternative, like I feel like an alternative can happen where fate will go one way, but then it will go another way, if I'm making sense. We also have, let me see here, you guys. We have the next card here that follows behind that one. We have poison, harmful, destructive. Poison. So I'm not trying to target anybody. It's either one person is going to be poison to the other, or the other person is going to be poison to the other. But this is what came out. Okay, I didn't want to end this relationship at a bad start. Okay. Alrighty, so let's look at this card here, you guys. Pertaining to them too, we have the Ten of Swords. You know, this is a regular that tends to come out for certain celebrities, but the Ten of Swords came out, and that indicates a painful ending, deception, backstabbing, gossip, exaggeration, failure, exhaustion. So this could be a prediction that could indicate that this is, again, down the line. I don't know how far it'll be, but somewhere down the line, allegedly, there'll be a painful ending. Allegedly, there could be some deception and backstabbing. It could be a sense of exhaustion between one or the other. Okay? The Ten of Swords. Alrighty. So we have that. Let's go for the next card here. I'm gonna pull out another card between them two, and then we're gonna go in between them separately. Okay. Let's see. So, Spirit, what else can both Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco can expect this year in their love life? Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco. Okay, I do see a familiar card that tend to come out that goes back to the first reading that I came out. Guys, check it out. We have experiment. I know that this is new for you, and I appreciate how open-minded you can be. So, remember I told you guys earlier about how I feel as though that there's definitely a lustful connection between the two because of the Cancer and the Pisces zodiac. That those signs tend to be, I know a Pisces is definitely lustful, and I've never been with a Cancer, but I feel like Cancers share that same thing. They're both water signs. You know, they tend to do things. Now, Pisces to me are more on a freakish level. They are the ones that are into some freaky dicky stuff, and they'll be trying to pull you into it. That's how I felt like when I looked at between Benny and Selena. I know it's definitely Benny that is trying to open Selena up, and this is allegedly that there could be some kind of experimenting stuff going on. Okay. All right, so we have experiment. All right, experiment. Let's ask again. I know I said I wanted to go with them individually. Let's see. Okay, so see, we have crush card, you guys. We have crush card. I can't help but smile every time I think of you. So we have a crushful energy. I gotta say, you guys, it's fresh right now, fresh, but let's hope that that losing interest card does not mess up with anything. I know there's something here, but we're gonna go over them individually, and then I would explain that to you, okay? But let me ask another question. Let me see. Let's ask this, Spirit, what challenges and obstacles both Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco would expect within their relationship? Experience within their relationship. Okay, so let's see, we have message me. Don't be afraid to reach out. And we have moving in. Let me move this one aside. Okay, we have moving in. I can't get enough of you. Do you want to move in together? Now, the moving in card could resonate like, of course, within and now. They're definitely in this loving energy. This could be like how it was in the very beginning, that Selena. Now, I don't know if one had moved in already because they had been with each other for a year. So it's either that this had either recently happened that they moved in. Because I'm getting to feel like, you know, they met. It was love at first sight. They have a good connection. They went out in a few days, got to know one another. You know, he stayed over her house. You know, she may stayed over his house. And now with the engagement taking place, it could be like allegedly that they're planning on moving in together if it has not happened already. So let's ask a card pertaining to her. And of course, like I told you guys, I had pulled out some cards here. She actually has 3 tarot cards from my Cozy Witch. Let me show you. She has one card that is like the Lovers in reverse. So I want to know what that is. This is my new tarot deck that I gotten around Christmas. The Cozy Witch Tarot deck. And I feel like it basically resonates with feminine energy. And I didn't even realize also that this is from the same author that comes from that may believe in your own magic. So this is another one of her tarot decks. So then I got tarot and I got oracle from her. Okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. So let's ask what challenges and obstacles Selena may face, okay, within her relationship with Benny Blanco. All right, Spirit pertaining now to Selena Gomez. What challenges and obstacles? All right, you guys, we have, hold on. All right, we have mixed signals. I don't mean to confuse you, but I don't know what I want right now. Okay, allegedly, you guys, allegedly. It's allegedly coming from her. Let's take a look at her cards real quick. Let's see about the tarot cards. We'll put this aside. Let's see. So let's start with the Lovers Tarot in reverse. All right, I'm going to take one of these. It's all over the place. Okay, so we have the Lovers card in reverse. I don't know if you guys can see, but let me zoom in. The Lovers card in reverse. And it says, will you or won't you? The choice is yours. So let's see what it means when this card is in reverse. When this card is in reverse, there may be a disharmony in an intimate relationship of yours. For example, do you have trouble opening up? You have trouble opening up and establishing a real connection with this person? Reflect on why it is. It says, which to pull an additional card to gain further sight. Okay, so it says pull out an additional card. Okay, so let's see. Let me get my hands on that deck. Hold on. I don't know why my phone is going off, y'all. Seriously. My mom is asleep. Nobody should not be calling me. It's so rude. Okay, pardon me, you guys. All right, so I have the card deck in hand here. And, oh Lord. All right. It says pull out additional cards. So we're going to pull out an additional tarot card for Selena. Move this around. Okay. Spirit. What is causing Selena allegedly to not open up? Wow. You see how that came out, you guys? We have, it's in the upright, we have the cozy witch. Take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. All right, let's see what does this one say. All right, so it reads as follows. This is actually the full card. The full card reads as follows. Meet the cozy witch who barely slept a wink last night because she was so excited by the promise of a new day. Just like the cozy witch, you too have an adventure awaiting you just outside your front door. When an amazing chance presents itself, take it, because you might regret not doing it so later. However, before you go, keep in mind that the world is an unpredictable place. While there's magic to experience, you will eventually experience some obstacles too. Success is never a guarantee, but success isn't always the point of the journey. Sometimes self-discovery that happens along the way is the point. So it says take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. So let's see here. So it is an indicator that sounds like, to me, I jumped too soon. I jumped too soon explaining this. So, but I do believe this, though. I do believe with what I said that I feel like Benny is in the process. He's trying to open Selena up a little bit more, and just like I figured just by looking at her that she is the type of person, again, that likes to shield herself. She could be keeping certain things that's back, like what's holding her back, like as the lover's card stated. That's something that she's holding back on. Like, do you have trouble opening up and establishing a real connection with this person? Could be, she could have like a sense of fear. I'm getting a feeling like she has a sense of fear regarding this relationship. And Spirit is saying, take it, because you might regret it. You might regret it later on. Just take a chance. But like the moral of this whole meeting between these two cards is telling Selena to take a chance within this relationship. Because it sounds like to me that she could feel, she might have like a lot of thoughts in her head, saying like, is this relationship is going to work? like say for example, she was thrilled that, she became engaged, but she could have those little voices in the back of her head telling like, well, this going to work out and that going to work out, is he going to leave you? What is he going to do? And that could take a hold of this relationship, and you don't want that, because if you're in a relationship and let's say you are thinking about that, you're going to push the other party to do what it is that you could be accusing them of. And that's why I feel like that's why we see, like the mixed signals card. See, you guys, we see the mixed signals, and we see the losing interest. See the losing interest card, and this came out for both of them, because if she keeps coming up with that same energy, then that could take damage within the relationship. So while it's good, take the chance to enjoy it and see what would be in store, what would happen down the line. Okay, so we have that. Let me move these on over to the side. Lump here. I'm trying to make room for all these separate card decks. Okay, alrighty. So we have that. Let's take a break real quick for from Selena. We're gonna go over to Benny. I only have like one picture of him, you guys, so we just go for Selena, Benny. Okay, so let's go over Benny. All right. All right, you guys, so we are back now. I have the picture of Benny on my tablet. It's gotta readjust a little bit more. Okay, that's all I can hear. Okay. All right, so we're gonna ask on his side, what are the challenges and obstacles that could be allegedly affecting him in this relationship with Selena? Try to get the core of it. Okay, so 1 second, these cards are flipping back. Okay. All right, Spirit, what challenges and obstacles that could be affecting Blanco within his relationship with Selena Gomez? Alright, so it appears that 3 cards came out for him, guys. We have first the love card. I am starting to fall head over heels for you, which that's the energy right now at this present time pertaining to him. However, these 2 cards says different. We have incompatible. We definitely have some differences in perspectives and priorities that could make the relationship challenging. And we also have red flags. You promise yourself you'll never date someone like me again. So, I am not fine. When I hear the word incompatible, I go straight to the zodiacs. That's just me. If anyone else thinks otherwise, that's their opinion, but that's mine. I am not sure, because I don't really recall like a Cancer and a Pisces going along together. I just see that relationship as a lustful relationship. And gosh darn it, I wish I had my astrology book so I can really read in depth. Everything is at work, which is disappointing. But however, when I look at the word incompatible, it definitely to me resonates that it's zodiac wise. For the red flags card, you promise yourself you'll never date someone like me again. Now I can show you guys what came out on Benny's end. So let's put these cards aside and I'm going to show that to you right now. So this is what Benny has. So I pulled out some cards out of my True Emotional Oracle card deck here. I'm just going to pull them all out, but not all. We have one good one. Let's see. Let's put these 2 aside. So as I was asking, Spirit, between like the certain cards and things like that, On a true emotional, I asked, what is the true emotional energy that is surrounding Benny, or what would be surrounding Benny at this time? This is what I feel like this what could be the energy now, and what allegedly could happen down the line. Allegedly. Let's look here. So this card, let's start with this first card here. So I'm trying to figure out. So first, this card came out. We have block spam text, and when this card came out, I was a little confused as to why this card had came out, and immediately right off the bat I got to thinking that of this. I don't know about Benny's relationship before Selena, but from the looks of it, it could be like a person he previously was with, or one of the girlfriends that he could have been with, could be like trying to contact him in some way and may want him back. You know, like one of those realizations when you are in a new relationship and then someone in your past that had, you know, fucked you over, basically, they come to a realization. You know, we see it all the time. It's like, oh God, I wanted to be with this person. I want to be with him. I didn't realize how good he was when, you know, I had him. So it could be one of those situations where someone could be allegedly reaching out, or will be reaching out, trying to get his attention. He's like, no, he's not having that. You know, he's blocking the messages. How I could tell this is from another person, because these two came out too. We have love-hate relationship, guys. Love-hate relationship. And we also have psycho, obsessed, crazy ex, obsessed, won't let go. So he appears to be around this energy. The love-hate relationship could symbolize like what he was going through before. Like I said, I'm not a fan of him either. I don't know if he ever been open about his love life. That just goes to you guys. You share your thoughts. You share your thoughts and opinions, and then you go from there. But it looks like to me that he was in a love-hate relationship with this psycho person that refuses to let him go. The next card we have for him, we have leave you hanging, no contact, no closure, left on red. So this must be like one of those cases where he was in this relationship with this person and he just done had it. He just, okay, I'm not gonna, mess with this person no more. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna leave him hanging. He could have had a situation where he told this girl or this person that he did not want any relationship to do with her, like it's over and it's done, and she seemed like that she can't comprehend, because allegedly she could be like a crazy ex, stalking, won't let him go. So it's nothing left to do but to, leave somebody on red per se. All right, the next card that we have like secret accounts. So far, I ain't pulled out anything consistent cheating. I just pulled out, certain situations that could indicate that Selena could be dealing with her own issues. And if she doesn't work it out again, and then it may drag along with the relationship. So I don't pull out cheating on his end. So I can't say that much. But I feel like that the secret accounts could have came out because this could resonate with the other person. Again, I don't sense anyone about, like cheat, even though it's like deception, cheating. Let me check again. Hold on. Losing interest, deception, cheating, secret accounts. Oh boy, I think I did say in the tarot cards there's something to do with deception, backstabbing. It's deception anyway, but I don't see a card as if we had to indicate cheating. So what I feel like is that this could be the energy of that other person that could be creating like secret accounts. I'm hoping that this is not the case of what he's planning on doing. And guys, let me show you that the connection is in between them two. See, we have Rosaline. If you guys had been looking at my reading, this came out like once before of Rosaline. You see this woman's face. You see how angry she is. Like she's bitter, jealous, like she doesn't want to see, no one prevail. This card came out, I think it came out for Tom and Zendaya if you guys are familiar with this, with my episodes, that this came out for Thomas and Dea, or for somebody, I can't really even tell, so many. I'm like, ooh, but looking at this card, this resonates a woman who is like jealous, bitter. See, angry, hating that you got it going on, that kind of thing. Let me put these cards aside. And the next card from that, we have getting readings. Now, this came out as very interesting to me, pertaining to Benny. Like I said, I'm not a fan. I don't know if he's a spiritual person. I don't know if he's the type of person that believes into readings or deviation work, but this card had came out for him. And let me show you guys these two right here. So even though there's like incompatible differences, I had a thought. Now I feel like that there may be a situation where down the line, because I don't know how soon Selena and Benny are going to get married, there could be a time where it might, if these issues affect them both, there may be a part of them that they may break up, take a break from each other, because I see revenge, we have punishment, compensation, counterattack. I am not sure, I can't really tell you like what is the revenge is about. But however, the reconcile card, oh guys, the reconcile card, we have the reconcile. So that's what tells me that allegedly Benny and Selena will they will break up, take time away from each other, reconcile, see, resolving conflicts, letting go of the past. You guys see? Forget the hate, forget the haters, if that makes sense. So, we have that. I'm very curious about the revenge card. I wonder what was the purpose of that coming out. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so he has another card. I'm gonna go ahead and show you this card, you guys, as well. This came out for Benny. Now, this was the first card that came out for him, guys. We have family. So this is a strong indicator. It is alleged that Benny wants a family with Selena. That's why I feel like that this card had came out. All right, and the last card for him, what he has from, this comes from my Dark Mirror Oracle card deck. We have Downcast Pride. And I'm going to go in depth with you a little bit with this card. Let me put this one aside. I'm just going to sit this one right here. So like when they're at a distance, you'll be able to see it. You guys give me 1 second. All right, so the definition behind this card, Downcast Pride, means that it represents stage, represents depression. It says bending to adapt becomes an excuse for the habit of bending. The sentence, the root of sadness and grief is deeper than the skin. The only delusion is the great sky. And there's a paragraph that stays undergoing dark. It reads as follows: survival is a direct consequence of adaptation. What we call adaptation is not the result of a stubborn but constantly constructive change of ourselves, but rather a mockery of it. As we strip down as we strip day by day of our dignity in order to avoid conflict in a world that would spread us apart. How can we endure this? Maybe through the power of responsibility or through a hidden core of identity. Sometimes we don't use the best part of us, but rather we draw from the ugliest. We survive and bend on our knees because we draw on our own laziness, fear, and disgust. We let our deepest roots go dry, replaced by what we can only be called a surge of lack of self-esteem. We are deluded when we think we are only sacrificing our pride. We cling to vanity, but we can't afford dignity. Isn't it sad? Honestly, the truth delusion is our faith in fall and winter, while we discard spring and summer as fairy tales. The sky can change color too. As long as we sometimes look up, we can notice. So wow, this is a new card deck, you guys. New card deck. So I'm getting a feel of that this card could have came out. I'm just getting tired of saying over and over about celebrities going through that allegedly they could be going through depression. But this looks as though that's what this card represents. That Benny at times could go through a state of depression. He could be having his own self-doubt as to like, wow, Selena is going through hers. Hers is more stronger than his, but he could be having like some self-doubts too, allegedly. Again, guys, I'm not a fan of him. I'm not sure if he goes through a state of depression, but it is an indicator that allegedly that he may go through depression. And like I said, every relationship is not perfect, you guys. It is not perfect at all. I'm just gonna stick this card right here. Okay, so I went through overall his cards. Selena has like 2 more tarots, 3 more oracles, and so far we have pulled out 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we pulled out a total of 10 cards, which came out very quickly. All right, so let me go back to the image of Selena, and we're going to finish her cards, and then we will merge back together with them too. But with them too, it's just one tarot and then 2 tarot cards. So let's see what is going on with Alright guys, so we have Selena back on the screen. So the next tarot card deck that I have for her, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Having it all looks different to everyone. Alright, so I am going to read the definition behind this card, and it reads as follows. Some people choose to get married and have a bunch of kids, maybe even a dog or 2. As for this witch, she's good with herself and her cats. Much like the 10 of Cups, this card tends to represent a big, happy family. But more than that, it can represent an extremely fortunate family or any group of people really who wants for nothing because there is so much prosperity shared among them. You may soon feel like you have it all too, and that's because you do, which she does. I feel like that's taken, she has a business, even if that subverts other people's close-minded expectations. Whether it's new or something you're used to, take pleasure in your comfort and security, no matter what form of it happens to come in. All right, guys. So the 10 of Pentacles represents someone who is blessed within their wealth, which I said again with Selena. She is very blessed, very successful in her career and in her entrepreneur career. But it's saying, like, I feel like it's saying what's going on with her is that this could have been at the time when Because I feel like with Selena, before Benny Blanco, you don't hear much, at least from what I'm remembering, is that you didn't hear much about who Selena was dating. There was one time that they were saying like, her and they were trying to figure out between her and Chris Evans. That's another story. Even though they would have been a good, cute couple. They would have been a cute couple. I was all up for it. But before Benny Blanco, I didn't hear much about Selena dating a lot. You know how you hear other celebrities date, but Selena wasn't really focused on dating. She was like focusing on her health and her career, elevating herself. And I feel like that this card came out for her is because it's showing that, of course, she's very blessed in that aspect. And I feel like this card simply say, just enjoy. I'm hoping that it's not giving me an indication that it is saying, because what I'm getting is that she is successful. So she's at a level where she could either want to be in a relationship or not. Either way, she is financially, everything. She's successful overall. So it's like she doesn't really like need a relationship, which, you can't say, because the fact that, everyone deserves to be in love. Everyone deserves to have that family. So it shows her that she's a powerful person. That she's a powerful person. She feels like she's a powerful person within herself, outside of her career. And other people could be looking at her like one way, but to her it's another. I'm really trying to figure out, you guys, these card decks are a mess. They really are, but I feel like I'm right on the nose there. And the next card that Selena called it, the next card and the final card coming from her, we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. And I'm just going to place that right here for a moment. And let's look at the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords in reverse, bring it close to you, represents tactful honesty. Doesn't come easily to this person. Remember, just because you think it doesn't mean you should say it exactly the way it pops in your head. Be firm in your stance, but don't be malicious unless it's absolutely called for. Very interesting. What it says down at the bottom says, don't you dare lower your voice to anyone. Alright, about tactful honesty. I guess that's advice for Benny. Per se. Okay, let me shift this around a little bit. Alright, you guys, and let me show you her dark cards. Let's see. Her dark card reads, the child I was meant to be. Which is very interesting. Let me get my hands on the booklet to get the purpose behind this card. And this card represents acceptance. Whoop. Okay, this came right off. All right, I'll turn that back on in a second. But we have acceptance. This card represents acceptance. And the sentence behind this card reads as follows: to go forward is to go backward, as hope heals the wounds of the past. Very interesting. And the paragraph behind this card reads as follows: there is a little darkness in this card. It is a card of connection with ourselves. So many times it feels like a dream. It's fleeting, uncertain, and yet clear. The moment you close your hand to grasp it, it turns into very light and disappears. But it remains as a lingering smell, an ephemeral feeling of light and peaches and blossoms. It is faith. It is hope. It It is a warm smile at the other side of the forest of smoke and mirrors. We can be whole again. We can be pure again. We can be happy again. No matter what we did, we can. Just know this as a gift of light among the crucial darkness. It brings no road. Sometimes no solace, but it can become a seed of hope, a wind of change, a place for safety in the storm. Even if it's gone, it was definitely there. Alright, the last final of Selena cards, the cards that remain for Selena, I'm going to just go over them. We have moving on, letting go, loving you. I feel like that this card came out. It sounds like to me, this overall part pertaining to Selena, it sounded like to me that she could have had some issues pertaining to her relationship. Hold on a second. Sorry guys, I am back. I am so sorry. My phone just had to ring. It just seemed like it's been chirping all through this video, so I deeply apologize. But back to what I was saying, I feel like that on Selena's end, it's giving me a feeling that she could have had like issues relationship wise that could have been like why she was like either like acting a certain way. And I feel like with Benny, her focus is most definitely to move on. I feel like she has moved on already, but back to what I was saying in the beginning of the video, that I feel like with her is that I feel like it's a difference between when you move on and really moving on from that person. So it caused a person to be at a standstill when they're trying to move on from that particular person, and it's constantly being hit back in the face. I feel like with her, she is hoping that with this engagement, within this relationship, that people can stop like tying her to the Justin Bieber thing. Because I swear you guys, I can't really think of who else Selena Gomez has dated. If she's dated anyone, it could have been like on a private note. I feel like she hasn't even been doing that much dating. She was just simply focusing on herself and on her health, and that's one of the best things that you can do for yourself to to take your mind off of it. And if she were to be dating before Benny, she could have done it behind the scenes. But this card right here screams to me that this is something to do with, it's either between like the relationship with Justin from way back or from relationships after that she's hoping that it would get her bypass that so she can find her happiness with Benny. Let's see, we have the next card. We have fake busy. The next card after that, we have the goodbye card. Like goodbye. It could be mean like she's trying to wish, all of the bad things in her life, like telling her, like, telling it goodbye. Hold on a second. All right, guys, apologies there. All right, back to what I was saying, the goodbye card. I feel like with the goodbye card, that could be basically the same thing as I was saying the previous card, moving on, letting go, loving you. I feel like she wants to kiss those memories goodbye. Excuse me. And the last card for her, we have karmatic lesson. Now, I don't feel like it's a karmatic lesson between like her and Benny, but it could have been like a karmatic lesson to her by allowing these bad relationships to affect her. Because I feel like that the karmatic lesson came out is because it could be it could be possible that Selena was meant to settle down a lot more sooner than she is now. Or it appears as something that was blocking her when she was in this karmatic stage has broken because she got involved with Benny, and it shows that the experience that she went through before Benny could have been a karmatic lesson. And I hope you guys can see the card. Sorry, it's with the sunlight. Alright, so we have that. Okay, so I'm going to zoom off from her, and I'm going to go to, let me see, let's use this image here of them two. Alrighty. Let's see, so we have the final 3 cards. We have this tilting liquor. Let's see, we have the Empress card in the upright, and we have the 8 of Cups in the upright. And put these over on the side. Okay, so alright, so the first card that we have the Distilling Liquor, Strategy, Expertise, Double-Edged Sword. No warmth, no breath shall testify thy livest. Distilling Liquor. The next cards that we have, the final 2 tarot cards, we have the Empress card in the upright, and the Empress card means birth and material influence, material wealth, fraternity, luxury, nature, creativity. So you guys remember the family card that had came out? I feel like with the family card on Benny's side and that the Empress came out on both, there is an indication that down the line Benny and Selena will become pregnant with their first child. And the last other tarot card that we have desire to leave something behind, abandonment, escape, strength, travel, moving. And I feel as though, again, that relates back to Selena, or it could relate to Benny. It could relate to the both of them, that both of them could have like a desire to leave someone behind, leave the memory of a bad relationship that they have endured, and moving on to something new. All right, guys, so we have that. So let's see, I did not pull out any more cards for the Love Neon. We pulled out a total of, like I was telling you guys, 10 cards. And we're almost done with this episode here. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let me pull out 2 more. We're gonna pull out 2 more cards. All right, and then we're going to wrap up this reading. Hold on, let's see. Let's move this a little tad closer. Okay, perfect. Alrighty, let's see what final good question I can ask for the both of them. So we have, okay, let's ask this question about the soulmate. Spirit, are Selena and Benny soulmates? What are the final 2 cards can you give us pertaining to? Let's ask this question. What are the 2 cards, only 2, Spirit, that you can give me pertaining to Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco regarding their relationship? And we have 1 card. So we have... Oh, no. Oh no, you guys, we have using you. Maybe I have some alternative motives. Do you think I might be taking advantage of you? Oh, okay. Oh, let's allegedly. All right, guys, one more card. Okay, this one fell between my lap, and the last card we have situationship. I don't think we need to label things or define our relationship. Guys, I don't know. I really don't. I just don't know. I don't know. Again, I am not trying to to be the barrier of bad news, allegedly. That is not what I'm trying to do. Okay. Alright, so I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say, so oh boy. Alright, so let's put prayers upon these 2, okay? Put prayers upon these 2. Alright, so now I'm gonna go over the cards and we're going to conclude this. All right, guys, so these are the cards that went in for today's reading. We have situationship, we have using you, oh Lord, we have incompatible, we have red flags, we have love, we have crush, we have losing interest, we have mixed signals, we have message me, we have moving in, we have experiment, and we have connection. Ooh, even the spread does not look all too good. I'm telling you. So it appears as though we do have secret messages, you guys. So let me move out all the unnecessary ones. We're gonna move out experiment. There are 2 gold signs. There's only 1 lovebird, 1 rose, and 1 ring. And there are 2 stop signs, but we do have the 4 broken hearts. 4 broken hearts. All right, so this generates 1 message. Oh boy. All right, so the 4 or more broken hearts. 4 or more broken hearts represents challenges, obstacles, in a short-term relationship that won't last. Allegedly. Okay, so it appears it could be some issues. Now, how many? We only have 2 gold signs, so is there any indication of it's only 2 stop signs, 2 gold signs? You gotta have like 4 or more. Okay, so this appears that this is the only message that we have in this reading, but only thing I can say, y'all, just put this relationship in your prayer. Like I said, every time, relationships are not perfect, you guys. They are not perfect at all in this situation. So, homegirl may be going through like her karmatic lesson with this right here. Can I zoom in? Let me see if I can zoom in for the final portion. Oh yes, I can. All right, guys. So I went over the cards, and this is coming from my perspective. So let me put y'all in the center. I'll put you in the center again. Alrighty, so it's standing tilted. Alright. Okay, guys, so this concludes the episode of Selena Gomez and her fiance Benny Blanco. Again, you guys, let's just pray for the couple. I may consider doing a reading, as I always do when I pull on couples and their energy as time goes on, just to see what's currently going on with them. But if you guys want that in a couple of months, you won't be able to get it in a couple of months, because I like to give the energy time to change and adjust. That's what I believe, and it's that. But this concludes the episode. Now, as always, you guys should know what to do. If you guys don't know, if you wish to leave a comment pertaining to today's reading on Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, you're more than welcome to put down your thoughts and opinions. I urge you guys again to please be respectful. I cannot stress that out enough about being respectful, okay? If you have a request, please feel free to put your requests down. If you would like your request to be featured on an episode of Love Neon, because right now we are on episode 10 of season 2, so we have a lot more episodes to go. Comment a red heart, green heart along with the celebrity's name, and I will take that into consideration. These requests will get done quicker because I am in the process of kicking the episodes out of the way, if that makes sense. So but feel free to put down your comment. New readings debut every Wednesday and every first Sunday of each month. At times I do live streams. Those do not have a time period, so if you guys want to stick around and you guys enjoy the video, leave a like. Also, if you want to subscribe, you're more than welcome to do so. We'd love to have you in the group so you can keep up the tabs with your girl. I Love Neon with Celebrities. These episodes debut every Friday, approximately around 12 a.m. It's hardly when I don't post them around 12. Sometimes, every once in a while, they may be late. Like for this week per se, they may be late because we're dealing with a snowstorm and I'm not around my PC to do my editing. So I advise you guys to bear with me, but Love Neon episodes are every Friday at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Follow me on my social media, Instagram and TikTok. I am mainly on TikTok. From there, that's where I post more content. I have been urging, since I've been making videos, that I'm not sure what would be the fate of the TikTok app or the TikTok site overall. I don't want it to go away because I enjoy being on TikTok more than IG, but if you have an IG account, you're more than welcome to follow me over on my IG as well. My contact information is below. The card decks that were used in today's reading will also be down in the description below, including my new ones that I have as well. And as always, I tell you guys to stay tuned. More content will be coming your way. Again, be on the lookout. Like I said, I don't know how soon I will do the Selena Gomez and the Justin Bieber reading. I don't know. That's just how I have to wait until I feel like it, and per se. And yeah, there is that. All right, you guys. I know there's a couple things I have missed, but if I missed it, I would post it on the end of this video here. But I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you all in the next episode of Love Neon with Celebrities. Bye.